Yes, people, welcome back to another video. So we are on the 18th of August, which means we are just under 5 weeks out. So 4 weeks and 6 days till show number 1, and then 5 weeks and 5 days till show number 2. So it is flying around, and then all of a sudden it will be show day before we even know it. So today is leg day, and overall, over the past week, it has been 100% the worst I've felt all prep in terms of my mental state, physically, emotionally, everything. It's starting to really impact me. Specifically over the past 2 or 3 days, it's been very tough. So last week we had 2 high days, which if you don't know what a high day is, it's pretty much like a refeed day. So we have an increased amount of carbohydrates compared to what you normally eat. So on the training day, I normally have 100 grams of carbs. Then on the high day, I had 275 grams of carbs because we did an in-person check-in and I was looking a bit flat in terms of my physique. So high day was Wednesday, Thursday last week. And then since then, we've pulled calories even lower than pre-high day. So now I'm on, I don't know what I'm on, but my fats have come down by about 10 grams. My carbs have come down by about 25 grams on a training day. And then rest day is 0 carbs, which is very rough. So Tuesdays and Fridays are the worst days of the week because I'm just suffering. So anyway, enough with the feeling sorry for myself talk. We've got legs, so morning coffee's going in. It's actually quite late in the morning, it's 10:15. I've not ate yet because I've been getting serious cravings late at night. Not cravings, but just feeling genuinely hungry. So my plan is to sort of kick my meal 1 back an hour and a half, 2 hours, to now about 10:30. Then I'll eat that, train at 11:30. By the time I'm done, it's 2 o'clock. So then I've got 4 meals from 2 till 7:30, which isn't that bad, but the meals are pretty small. So we're going to make meal number 1, which is going to be pre-workout meal, consisting of the usual oats, blueberries, dark chocolate and whey. We've got black coffee number 2, and supplements have just gone in, which is omega-3s, D3, vitamin C, zinc. There's one more which I forgot. And then creatine's going to go in when we go on our morning walk. So I'm going to prep meal 1, and then we'll be back for that place. So meal number 1. Now this is the favourite meal, well, my favourite meal of the day. A couple of reasons. 1, it's got chocolate in, so obviously I'm going to like that. But 2, it's got carbohydrates in, which is my biggest friend at the moment. So this is, as well as being my nicest meal of the day, it's also the most important meal of the day due to the fact that it's pre-workout. Now, when you're on a low amount of calories, a low amount of carbohydrates, the way you place or where you input your carbohydrates is very important in terms of training performance, in terms of recovery, which is why my carbohydrates, the 2 meals that I've got out of 5 are pre-workout and post-workout. 1 for training performance and then 2 for recovery. So as well as being the nicest meal, it is probably the most important. So I'm going to enjoy this now. I just watched them 2 minutes back that I recorded at the start, and I don't know if you can tell, but I sound fucked. My energy levels are so low right now. So it's very tough, but I'm just in the back of my head, I'm just thinking it's literally 4 weeks. It's less than 4 weeks until peak week, so you just have to fight on for it. So I'm going to read this now, watching the geek. I've got my iPad time to watch this now. Probably let that settle for about half an hour. Go and do about 2,000 steps and then go to the gym. So that leaves it about 1 hour and 15 before we actually start legs, because I have to leave it quite a while with legs. When I'm training upper, I don't mind training a little bit full, but when it comes to legs, I need to have this digested first before actually starting training, or it's just a recipe for disaster, boys. So I'm going to read this now, and then we'll get some steps done, and then we'll hit legs. Okay, so pre-legs, monster going in. Ultra Fantasy Ruby Red. This has been probably top 3 in terms of rotation right now, which is this one, the Lando Norris one, and Ultra Rosa. Pretty much just running them 3, which are my current top 3. Obviously White Monster gets a shout out, but in terms of consistent ones so far, this is in there. So usually I don't like to have a monster too close to when I train. when I get onto my upper sessions, upper push-pull, I don't mind having it pretty much 15 minutes before, 10 minutes before I train, because having like bloating on my stomach isn't a massive issue when I'm training upper body. However, on leg days, it is definitely something to take into account in terms of timing, because when it comes to squatting, leg press, you're getting a lot of tension towards like your midsection, specifically in our leg press, because you're lying down, you've got like fucking 200 kilo coming towards your midsection, your rib cage is tight. It's not great to have a monster in there feeling bloated during that. So on a leg day like today, I'll drink this now. It takes me 25 minutes to get to the gym, so I'll drink this, 25 minutes there, 15 minutes on the treadmill, that's 40 minutes. And then by the time I've done calves, adductor, hamstring, it's been over an hour, so that bloating has reduced quite a lot. So I'm going to drink this now, head down to do legs. The next video you see of me will probably be me feeling a lot worse than I already feel, because legs will be done, but that's also a positive that it's done. So go to the gym now, and then we'll catch up later on. Okay, so post-workout is cereal again from last week. However, smaller bowl, smaller spoon, just to make it feel like it's a bit more food than it is. As of Friday, this was one of the meals which got reduced in terms of volume. So we've gone from 100 grams of banana to 50 grams of banana, gone from 70 grams of cereal to 50 grams of cereal, which isn't a massive decrease in terms of calories, but you can definitely feel the impacts. I normally have a massive bowl of this, and I've put it into a smaller bowl, and it's not even really massively overfilled that, as you can see. So, as I said before, this is one of the two most important meals of the day, just in terms of it having carbohydrates, it being post-workout. So, in terms of the session today, it was tough, but productive. Same session as always, pretty much. I didn't record it just due to the fact that I think my last 2 or 3 videos have been legs, and it's the same leg day every single time. So abs, calves, hamstring curl, adductor, squat, leg press, pretty much just running that consistently. So I didn't record that just due to the fact it's been spammed already. So very good session, and then 30 seconds, I wish it was 30 seconds, 30 minutes on the Stairmaster, which was tough again. So now tucking into post-workout meal, and pretty much the rest of my day consists of sitting in bed after I've done my steps, because I'm that tired and that sort of lethargic. So it's 20 past 2 now. I've just been to Morrison's to pick up some bits, sweetener, 10 calorie jellies, some shaving foam, because unfortunately I'm going to have to shave every part of my body going into show. So I've just been to Morrison's, got some bits. I'm just trying to get sort of really low calorie sort of veg, like green beans. What else did I actually just buy? Green beans, spinach, just stuff like that, which I can start adding to meals in higher volume, just to make it a bit more dense and leave me a bit more satiated. So I'm going to eat this now, and then the rest of the day we've got 3 meals left, albeit they're not really exciting meals, but for the rest of the day it's 3 meals going in. I've got 4,000 steps left, and then we will be just chilling for the rest of the day, boys. So I'm going to tuck into this, and I'll catch you in a bit.